Sweet.
Alright, we're up. We're
Nick
live.
and friends, are you still on Babongo?
We're still on the Babongo.
Alright.
How quaint.
Alright. We are back. We are alive once again. Since we said it's all good here. Go have fun with the bombangos. Okay. Do I want to explain this? No. I just went grinding, and I have very fun friends. And now I look like a serious magical girl. Pay no attention to the man in the corner. I know where he is. I know where he is. Where did he run up to? Just pay no attention to that person over there, where I'm trying to find. Wow, you actually disappeared.
Sorry. Shush.
And yeah.
Okay, now you cannot pay attention to me.
Yeah, now I cannot. Just pay no attention to that person over there. All right. Oh my god.
All right.
Ay. Okay. I am now full. I will do not pay attention to the man behind the curtain walls. Right. Where was I? I was here.
I was never here.
You were never there. Oh my god, you actually disappeared.
I said that right as I logged out.
Right.
I have to go,
Right.
go frown disapprovingly at a certain person
Yes.
and people.
Go do that. I'm kind of curious as to why is the the most recent crafting level armor, why isn't magical girl themed?
No idea, but it's great.
It is great.
It's a great question. I think that the best answer is probably just that the gear artists or whoever they have mocking up the concepts for these things,
Yeah.
really wanted to throw the gear design on its head, because I believe pretty much all of the previous all of Endwalker, all of Dawntrail so far has just been very serious gear.
Yeah.
So it's a very big departure from what's normal to have a more, I'm not gonna call it scene, but definitely a more theatric manner.
It is very theatric.
Traversing to another server. Oh, it is congested. I can't visit, which means that I get to frown disapprovingly at you on a Balmung native.
I am now doing the new dungeon for me. I'm doing now the first level 100 dungeon, which is I'm running through a very electrifying forest, dark forest.
This one.
Yawanta Field Station. That's what it's called.
Uwayawada Field Station.
Yawayawada Field Station.
Hi.
Remember when I used to say Alpha Nude?
Alpha Nude.
Fun times.
More like Alpha Nerd.
Dude, and his sister, alley clothed.
Exactly.
Alpha Nude, Alley Clothes.
How I was so... did not know what the fuck I was saying.
No one knows what anyone is saying.
I think I kept calling Alphino, like Alpha Nude, all the way up until Stormblood? Or
My
the
God. Okay. It is. Where? Oh, where?
I think I said Urian J was Ukiora or something.
Ulquiorra.
Ukiora.
Pray, would return to the waiting sands. I think Ichigo is almost upon me.
It was either that or something else, and I forgot what I said.
Where the fuck is Mr. Origo?
But yes. Once again, to future recording me, sorry in advance for ending and leaving stream because I needed to grind. I didn't realize armor levels was a thing. I forgot. It's been a hot minute since I've done story content.
Shit. Where is hopping? Where the fuck is Mr. Origo? I forgot that this was fun. Oh. Pay no attention to this song behind the streamer. I have feelings about what Balmung Gold Court has turned into.
Yes. Balmung is like Vegas. We don't talk about Vegas, but we know what's going on there. I'm just gonna take this dungeon like very slow because I've obviously never done this dungeon.
You can do it.
I can do it, yeah. As a very famous gun once said, "Let's do it." Huh, I would have thought Zeke would understand that one.
I have a vague impression of where it might be from, but unfortunately.
High on life.
Oh. This is not where Mr. Brenner is.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a conversation.
No, I don't have enough.
What do you think the new classes are going to be?
It's gonna be a tank and
Yeah.
Yeah.
so my prediction for ranged is either a boomerang, or you just pick up the nearest Lalafell and eat them at the enemy.
Of course.
And my prediction for a tank is a literal M1 Abrams main battle tank.
You get what?
Okay. Okay, you had me at the boomerang. You had me at the first half. I'm not gonna lie. Then the last three, I'm just like, okay, get out of the kitchen.
I don't know, maybe like a quarter staff or something would be a cool tank.
I'm still on the theory that it's going to be green mage.
As a tank or ranged?
As a tank.
Zeke is ignoring my
I mean,
attack.
I'll be at FanFest, so...
Are you snowballs?
Let's see.
Yes, heck you.
I don't think you want to know, right?
Did I pass you in the horrible, horrible, horrible place?
Again, I don't think you want to know, right?
You horrible man, I am disgusted. I am come to look disapprovingly at you. And look disapprovingly at you I shall. There can only be so many people with a first initial Zed.
I don't know how I survived that mechanic.
Lots of grit.
A lot of grit. I think I've learned from my past and not to stand in the pretty lines. Oh my god, I'm learning. Well, not too much.
No, what happened if I just step outside in Belmont? Just step outside the city for a moment. Yeah, no one's out here.
Fun fact, this character is the prototype character for the character that exists in your free company.
Also,
And by prototype, I mean the full unmitigated character concept. What were you going to say?
I did it.
make yourself an adventure plate.
No. Why do I have to make an adventure play? I never play this character.
Make a plate, delete the character.
Unimpressed.
What the hell is the adventure plate button even? Edit plate design, blah blah blah. What is the list? I have nothing at all. Semi-transparent it is.
Oh, you found someone who's level 1. You gotta say hi to them.
Oops.
Okay, for samurai.
I did find your stroller.
While his majesty the royal does not have first concede the transferring of beasts swollen into a person's body safely in their concerns, have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, and so he has ordered us to make this conception reality. He would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further hit this ambition, then perhaps it's worth pursuing. I forgot the Roja was not a great person.
You forgot?
It's been a minute.
I want to reiterate, you forgot? His
I-
entire characterization throughout the entire thing was, "Hello, I'm Mr. Evil Man. I think that we should destroy the infidels and salt their earth."
Yeah. See, okay,
Oh,
let me.
the bad
Maybe
guys
him in
were
Elite from
being
Halo.
off.
Okay,
The
let me.
reason they failed is because they weren't evil enough.
Let me reiterate myself. I forgot just how bad he was. I knew he was bad. I just forgot how bad he was.
Fair enough, I guess.
Like right now, what was the last time I played Dawntrail fully? I think that was like a year, maybe 2 ago. I forgot. Our bodies are fragile vessels, though the infusion of a person's soul confers strength and vitality. The soul of beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect this is because primal instincts remain, and while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, I dare say welcomed too much such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be determined to the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrollable mutation. Are they seriously experimenting on bestial souls? They are seriously Are you fucking kidding me? They're a test tube. They are little test tube babies. Okay.
There we go, Mr. Z. Have a prototype portrait plate. Heck you horrible man. There you are. There we go. I have done what I came to do.
Thanks. I once again say thank you to the man behind the curtains and mirrors, and say thank you for the armor.
There's a man behind the curtain?
There's
but
a
that's
man
where I am.
Exactly.
I should be a little bit more. Someone sent me a random ass tell about his search info being like, not a very good manipulator if you warn people in advance.
The fuck?
And I'm like, it is an RP character, what do you want from me? And I'm like, oh, it's all in the advertisement, buddy. And they're like, it's more fun with no warning and just toxic vibes. And I'm like, what the hell do you want?
Huh.
Anyways.
Alright, research note. The rate of transformation may be directed by the potency of the soul consumed. When experimented with fiends of greater power, but mutations were observed after infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity of rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Vidral, I struggled to see a path forward. An alternative approach must be considered.
Oh shit, did it just become Little Ladies Day? Sorry, not to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
I think it literally just became Little Ladies Day.
Huh.
Yes it did. Holy crap.
What's Little Ladies Day again?
It's White Day.
Oh, yeah.
White Day being the male counterpart to the Japanese.
What's the? There's an event?
Yeah.
It just started a fate within. What the hell?
Whoa!
What am I doing? How do I do that?
Shit. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm coming to help. I have no idea what to do. Put the royal hand attend. Blue. Okay, so you need to talk to the royal handmaiden.
Hmm.
If I may.
And then I... Oh, I see. So you need to target one of the people and use the appropriate colored thing to cheer for them.
That's a fate, or is that an event?
It's a fate.
Oh, wow.
That was the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, which is embarrassing because she is a blue girl.
Yeah, no, I'm out of here. I'm not doing that.
You're like, yeah, no, fuck
I
this.
hate rhythm games.
You don't want to match the colors?
No, I hate rhythm
Understandable.
games.
That's a man in a
Play
chair.
Melody of Memory on easy mode the entire time.
Was not expecting a tank buster to hurt that much.
I think it's incredibly funny how the Little Ladies Day event has just turned into idols. Yo!
I am not a weeb, I don't know what any of this means.
Allow me, allow me.
I think it's a little disappointing that the rewards for this event are, well, sorry, the clothes for this event are just oversized Neo tunics. I wish that they would be the other variants of Neo tunics as well.
We get like lightsabers or something.
How
No glow sticks.
is it just for like today?
No, it should last for a while. The IRL holiday that this is meant to coincide with is March 14th.
Okay.
It is quite literally the male counterpart to Valentine's Day.
I thought March 14th was the day Crocker lost his happiness.
That might also be so.
It's also Pi Day.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
I am very surprised on I surviving that.
Yeah. Overseer Loka is very.
I'm gonna go head to bed, so good night.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Overseer kind of looked as very. I was not expecting it.
I liked him, to be honest.
Okay.
I was very excited for this dungeon because it promised me arenas that finally weren't the stupid ass regular shapes, the circle or square.
Yeah.
And then it lied to me. I am a huge fan though of the mechanics from the first two bosses, i.e. The very first boss putting up its striking dummies that you have to beat down, and the second boss doing the spin thing. I think that those are very interesting mechanics that I wish would come back more.
Yeah.
I know
like,
that people complain about them, but I feel that it's literally just because they aren't around more and you're not used to them.
I was taken aback surprisingly, but I did like it. Did I say anything? No, I'm not.
Oh my god!
Well,
The shirts. The shirts are so dumb, I love it. It's literally like someone just slapped a PNG on the shirt. This is so very lame in a way that tickles my fancy.
The last time I saw these enemies, it was back when we were in that white desert. The burn?
Oh. You should have also seen them in the very last dungeon before sorry, not before a Dawntrail. They also appear if you're doing fates for bicolored gems.
Okay.
As very rare enemies that give you a bonus on your next fate.
No. I don't want to risk it. I'm getting stuff.
If I may. We mustn't hold back.
I think it's an interesting part of Uldal lore
Hmm?
that they just have like a whole ass figurehead princess just locked up in the city. They let out for Little Lady's Day.
Huh?
So the lore behind Little Lady's Day is that this one old king, Sultan Thorn, his daughter really wanted to go out and Sultan Thorn, his orders caused a little girl's house and family to get smashed. And upon learning of it, he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm going to spend the entire day being your servant, basically. I'll do whatever you want. I'll wait on you hand and foot. Unfortunately, the Thorns were kind of a bunch of dicks. So they got overthrown after a while. And then the new ruling family, which is Nanamo right now, her family, just sort of kept the previous ruling family around, but just didn't let them participate in anything at all related to anything power-wise. So now you have this Princess Aldithia Thorn, who only gets wheeled out by the story during Little Lady's Day.
Huh. Okay. Also, the final boss is a bunny. A rabid bunny.
Take a look.
That's no ordinary rabbit.
If you take a look at the map, see how it's not a regular shape?
Yes.
I was super excited about that. Because, like, you know how, like, every single fight has to be a goddamn square.
Yes.
Or the circle.
That is... I don't know what the fuck that is. I can see Namungus in there.
I can't.
Well... You haven't been... Your brain rot hasn't fully taken yet.
And good for it, I need that brain to do complex mathematics.
No.
I think about to die. You are dead. Why
Yeah.
do you keep staying in the bad?
I'm like, where do I go?
Not where you were standing.
All right. Take two. This time with feeling. Okay. At least I'm with NPCs, so I can actually learn the mechanics.
This is true. I'll have to do the fate again. Oh, you have to do the fate twice.
I'm just gonna follow Praha. He seems like he knows what he's doing.
I would rotate a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Just follow the Lullafell. Just follow the Lullafell and you'll be fine. What? That was a hole?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention the hole.
Okay. 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 I thought I could dash through it. Nope. There is no dashing.
This is the first time that I can say that I've had a delightful conversation in Ul'dah Steps of Nald. I'm like, the shirts look like someone just slapped a PNG on the texture and called it a day. How could I not love this for its lameness? And someone tries to shoot back, it's ugly, and I'm like, exactly, that's what makes it good.
Okay, things have changed. Nope. The hole.
Well, the music isn't bad.
are these things? These are buttons.
Alright, this fight is the fight where your gap closer kills you.
Yeah.
You'll not escape this!
Holy shit. The progress bar for this is so slow.
Hey.
There have to be like 500 million people here.
Okay. Oh, gotta run again. Gotta run.
Balls.
Balls, fuck. Please, can you like repair the hole?
Are you alright?
The dialogue choices are amazing. Admit that you reveled in every moment. Empathize with the fans' undying passions. Not in silence, as if you completely understood what just happened.
Just kill it, just kill it, just kill it. I should not have done that. I should not have gotten away with that.
Unfortunately, we get away with a lot of things we shouldn't.
I hate that fight. I hate that. I hate this fight. Did I mention how much I don't like this fight?
Unique emotes?
Alright.
For all the talk
Interesting.
of your brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valley Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls
Royal
and
servant.
memories
Where the
into
hell is the royal
bestial
servant? There's
vessels
the
at
royal
that
servant.
facility.
I was looking for you.
Patrol
Oh,
Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was
This is
doubtless
delightful.
their prime subject.
Alright, we're back.
Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Okay.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures, but in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
So, you've given him permission?
Teishalja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. And what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyollal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Are you all right?
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamolja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubigo women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kaniloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishalja there.
That's where we're going next then.
Okay. Okay. I've Interesting.
I mean, it's a rhythm game only in the bare sense of the term.
I wish I could see it past like you, then I could see the people at comp. Because there aren't many Mulja women here for a long time, I couldn't even mention what might look like. But when I visited to Yola and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. And one day, I hope I can see what she actually looks like as well.
I now have all of the clothes. However, I want the Weeping Cherry Tree and the posters. So I will be doing this 3 more times.
I am very surprised of how fast this started. God.
How what started?
The Little Ladies Day. I was not expecting it to start so fast.
Oh, yeah.
You were not joking about it being just a PNG on a t-shirt.
Right?
I'm looking at it.
Hey, I'll have you know, in a combat plan, PNGs are art.
No, I'll give you that, but like, damn. What was the previous Little Ladies Day? Oh yeah, it was the Prince attire.
Yeah. It actually, I just got enough notification that is now on sale on the online store.
I also realized that yeah, the PNG does hold like the idols of the previous whatchamacallit, Ladies Day.
Yeah.
Like the prince is the blue one, and then the 3 idols were like the previous girls for Little Ladies Day.
The prince is the purple one.
Yeah. Look blue to me. Well, I'm sorry, because I have like color filter on. Changes everything.
I'm curious, can you dye them? You can, and it changes the background. Oh hey, there's a guy in a Dante cosplay here. That's cool.
Is I look around first? Well, hang on, I clicked too fast. Well, we've discerned the purpose of the research conducted here. The traces of remains what affords us greater insight into what came. Let us take a look around for information as well as the upper level. Not gonna lie, I don't think I can make a glam out of this Little Lady Days outfit. I don't think I can.
I would be surprised if anyone could. I mean, it is lame on purpose, and that's what makes it good. Like, it is specifically, unless your character is the kind of lamazoid to wear a literal PNG slapped on a shirt of their favorite cute girl that sings. you are not using these shirts.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, the best way I can see this is to make like a fan glam, but like, that's it. Like, do we even get those glow sticks as items or no? Or is it just emotes?
I don't see why you would want them as items even.
True.
Like, the only item that it would make sense as is the lame-ass, whatchamacallums, the consumable things, like the sparklers.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't do that, to be honest with you.
I mean, frankly, the only difference between these sparklers and the emote is that you can reuse the emote.
Yeah, and the emotes are actually look cool. Granted, it's just like you're waving sparklers, but like emotes are emotes. They're always cool. Free emotes is free emotes. You know how much they usually cost on the market board? Sorry, on the mog station, like $10, maybe more.
Though, when these inevitably do go on the mog station, I expect that they're going to be part of a bundle.
Yeah. Apparently, if I had a kitchen, perhaps I can use up with the iron. I was able to I reglammed my outfit right now. The only glam I didn't change was the sword, because it's just it's so silly. It just fits somehow.
Why are they making the seasonal events annoying now?
It's not that annoying.
I mean, it is a lot better than follow one single quest chain and smile nicely, and then you get the stuff.
True.
I prefer it. Let me through a few cutscenes, give me my free shit. I don't have to sit through some weird fate that spawns whenever the hell it feels like it, or game, or whatever the hell the Valentine's one is. Collectathon, whatever the hell it was.
To each their own, I guess. Wake up.
There's a difference of opinion, I guess.
Personally, I like the new events of what they're doing with it, because after doing the same cut and paste pasta over and over again, it got too repetitive. So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held Varlamanja. All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there is an auxiliary system in place to ensure the monitoring can continue even in emergencies. The warning indicates various anomalies related to the seal's failure. Most likely, for a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it can cause any harm. Right then, let's see if we can find some clues about the Galuja's mother. I think I can use this terminal, and Sal taught me how.
Oh, that's really cute.
There's so much data, I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Teshosha. It brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Tishal Jha, Administrator of Experimental Treatments, Research Logs. That sounds good, doesn't it? No. Chances are the data is encrypted, and even if not, it'll take considerable time to go through it all. Then let us take it with us back room and have Shale analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer it to the storage device I brought. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for both of us.
Ooh, these are darling.
Hmm.
The new event gives you, you know the weeping willow trees?
Yes.
They're a little bit smaller than that, and I don't think that they have the ground stuff.
Huh.
But you get cherry tree versions of those.
Okay. And here we are. The authorities will definitely wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. But the first things first, let's deliver the data to Shale. I'm surprised of how fast I'm going through these quest lines.
Huh.
Like, I know,
okay.
I know I meme about it that I'm always like behind, but this is like probably the first time I'm caught up in expansion, and I'm seeing just how fast everything is.
I'm thumbing through, I'm thumbing through the channel points rewards that you have on your stream, and it's very amusing.
Yes.
I could ban you from jumping.
In that case, I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. I forgot how long the banning jumping from was, like about an hour.
No idea. It doesn't list a time. It just says ban an in-game action, and then I'd have to type in an action.
The mood has us a bit worried. You could ban me from using my medication.
I could. That's a very good idea. Thank you for suggesting that.
Oh, why did I say that? I don't know if there's anything we can do to help. I will see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Alright. Geode. As it isn't wrong, the mood out there is grim.
I love Geodude. He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. Is he actually? Is it his name actually say pronounced as Geodude or is it Geode?
Geode.
Okay.
It was a joke because Geodude is a Pokemon.
Did I say Geodude?
You did say. No, so I said Geodude because Geodude is a Pokemon, And you took me entirely seriously.
My brain does not like working sometimes.
That was apparent.
Alright, his name is now Geodude. Anyway, some of Tiliel's remember a time before they were departing on the Soul System. But even they're unsettled and wondering aloud if they'll have the chance to unite with old friends and family before they pass on. With good reason too. The journey home will be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk who have been leaving for Torel. Ones with no elders to care for. Whether that problem has reached us in Tuliuhla, my brother is doing all he can to see Zaxaral, the railroad, restored to its operation, so that people may come and go freely. Fortunately, the tracks only go as far as Vanguard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad would make things slightly easier. How long before it's back in service? I can't say. When I left from this visit, Gona seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shale's working on data, we could go see the state of it for ourselves. To Shalohani Station. I think I said it right.
Shalohani Station.
Shalohani Station. Then I'll make sure to keep Kona informed. Sometimes the names are easy to read, other times that is just keyboard vomit. That is just keyboard vomit. You cannot disprove that.
Oh my god, do I have it? I do.
Sheshiwazi Springs. Sheshiwazi Springs.
What's that?
What?
I have to eat. Take my antibiotic.
Go do that.
Yes, go do that, please.
2 hours and 14 minutes. So I really don't want to go to sleep yet.
Go at least take your medicine. Well, resolving our two luck to boot. What can I do for you? I'm hoping for some good.
My sister really had it over it.
No, you're fine. We're hoping for good news. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tyrell, but they can't make the journey on foot. Ah, I see. As it happens, Devour Reason is also on his way to here to take stock of the situation. That'd be him, isn't it?
Hey, both of us will have magic.
Ah, a scratch on his way.
I'll figure something out later.
Oh wow, he changed. Gasp! Did our little bun finally grow out of his old clothes? Stop that.
Zeke, check your DMs.
As you know well, my previous attire was that of a cleaner, and I've chosen a different path. It was time for a change. You're here about the railroad too. It was part of my mistake that the original Tom Blazer was sacrificed, so I felt it only right that I assist with its replacement. Speaking of which...
Oh yes, this was the introduction of the whatchamacallums, the weekly turning quests for the disciples of the land and the hand.
Okay.
In 2 hours.
I assume Dimitri has explained the growing urgency of the need. So I'm guessing this is how the hand and land got to level 100 much faster?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
frankly, you could get to 100 in like a matter of hours by just doing the quests and the
Company errands?
no, the leaf quests.
Oh, yeah. The locomotive was on track for completion, but we're having difficulty putting on our station in a matter of speaking. You see, when we used the Dawn Blazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all consideration, but now we're back to our original problem. How to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Mehwa Ahesson.
Mehwa-Hetson.
Mehwa-Hetson. That is...
Mehwa-Hetson, I think.
Then there's a Rotneck through Hisaro that the fellow of them too pleased. None of them are too pleased about the Hesso being spooked by the noise of the locomotive either. The solution I devised to quieten the railroad should address that complaint, but a silent train presents a different danger. The Rotneck will need to be deterred from the wandering across the tracks. And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them or they'll panic and be put off their gazing gun. Weren't the railroads plotted to avoid the Rotneck's preferred grazing areas though? It's odd that they're getting too close in the first place. The Rotneck grazing patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I'm not certain why, but I intend to ask the people of Heston for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hereso have to say about it. They are the ones most affected after all. Sebastian, speaking of our consulting the leader, how the rest of you can accompany us to Hereso encampment if you like. I thought we got out of the railroad minigame. I don't like doing the railroad minigame. That's just freaking. What am I doing? That's a fluffy tail.
I am back.
That is a very fluffy tail.
Has Zeke checked his DMs yet?
I don't think so, not yet.
Check your DMs. Oh, an extra head then.
Our resolve, our reason. I bid you welcome to our camp, but what brings you all the way to Meheson? Thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns a matter of Jacques Sorel Railroad.
I'm glad that Zeke enjoys my joke.
What was the joke? Let me see.
I will send it to you as well.
My son Shepherd has been looking into the matter. Shepherd. Normally, we expect the Rotnek to keep their favored grounds nearby for a while, and yet, despite all of our research, we have yet to find anything wrong with quality of the grazing in Paraforn. And yeah, yet they refuse to keep where they usually would, instead of pushing westward toward your railroad. I certainly see no cause for the unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow, as any true hero would. Classic.
I aim to please.
As you have surmised, I am a Harrisrow descent. My parents traveled from Rotnik as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such migration, one of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle. I am forced to assume. I chance to
just coming out and being like, yeah, so you may have surmised, based on the fact that I'm from Tyrol and I'm of the Tyrol cat people, that I was descended from the Tyrol cat people. Anyways, here's my traumatic backstory that's entirely judgmental of your way of life. Thanks, Kwana. Not entirely helpful right now when we're trying to figure out why the fuck the buffalo are not buffaloing.
Guana just needs a lot of screen time for right now, because Wook Lamont took a majority of it.
Guana needs a therapist.
The Warrior of Light is that therapist, apparently.
I guess so.
A chance encounter with a kind pillow merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade, and I made tin for myself. I became a stall keeper in Tulia, the old market, and that is where the Dawn Servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Amici came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude, and I wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. Jesus Christ. Okay, buddy, what does that have to do with the railroad? Actually, I've never heard about hygiene in the past. So arduous as to force such terrible decisions, nor of my hurt willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some circumstance. I cannot say the idea of following in their footsteps might better make it. Excuse for their actions never much appealed to me. But if they had a good reason, wouldn't you want to know? Even if it might help you understand their own current behavior.
Yeah, the Hetsaru, like traditional Hetsaru here, have the most normal guy answer, which is, "Whoa, that's pretty wild, Kwana. I don't think that's at all typical of the lifestyle that I lead."
Yeah.
And Kwana's like, "I wouldn't know. I never thought to emulate their horrific lifestyle choices."
It's not that bad, Kwana. And look, he's even admitting it, that we are correct. Though my discomfort with the Hetsaru way may arise from the fear of reopening old wounds rather than blind fervor and for innovation, you would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes, and the refusal to learn one of the country's treasures and traditions would make me a poor dawn servant indeed. Please teach me teach me of the Rotnik and what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. In the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. I swear to fuck, if we have to do this entire thing, I am hitting you with this greatsword, Kona. I just read that first sentence.
Alright, Archie, go pick up brown tufts.
I just read that first sentence. Well, this very well saying you and my sister share.
I need you to collect 10 mountain flowers for me.
And of course, we all know that mountain flowers is a euphemism.
Yes. That's it. You'll learn the Rotnik and we'll look around the plains. And perhaps in the process we'll find the answers you seek.
Artie is having fun.
I said I would, if I could. The quickest way to learn about the way of life is to do as we do. I hope you're not above manual. Not the most experienced, but I'm ashamed to admit, but I'll put forth every effort. Then, that's all we ask. Take these tools. Don't ask me to do... Shoot yourself the one that looks busy if you can help. Be happy to teach you in the exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Let's meet us back here to share what we've learned. Kona is a good person. Kona is a good person. Kona is a good person. Kona is a good person.
Nothing can make you will ever be more demeaning than being forced to do Magnai's chores after he kidnapped you.
Kona is a good person. 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 Ah, fuck it. Kona is a good person. Kona is a good.
This is a wonderful chat to sit in because in one ear I have Saika delivering an ultimatum.
Yeah.
And the other ear I have Artie groaning out the most begrudging "I don't hate this character" ever.
Exactly. I think I should share, but rather than talking your ear off, let me just test your power deduction. I find answers much easier to recall if I arrive them to myself. You also provide us something that we use as medicine. Both eggs and soap, to drive away pests, sustain our fire. What is it? Like something be dung. I said dung again. Please don't be dung. Please don't be dung. It sounds like there's a story there. But it is indeed correct. You've discovered the myriad use of Rotnik chips over time. Each a boon of our way of life, where we've in need of her souls to provide. Kana's a good person. Kana is a good person. Good person. I want to fucking not going to hit him. I wonder the wind will go right through it. And me without my new one's new. And precisely what I need. I should be able to patch it up with Tora now. Given how often you resemble our hands, they bound to get the occasional tear. Fortunately, the retina hide made of durable enough. I can see why people did not like the 7.1 patches. Did you okay? Wraith, did you enjoy the 7.0 the 7.1 patches?
I thought that they were pretty amusing, yeah.
Okay, so you're probably in the minority of this whole thing.
Wow. It was rigged from the start.
It was rigged from the start. Exactly.
I can't say that I like it because then you're like, oh, okay.
No, it is like, see, I like the first half. The second half, not so much. This part specifically. Because why is it that whenever I'm going back to the train station, sure, I like it. Like, I do like the whole exploring of Kona and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But why do they always word it into a way that it's like, it feels like it has to pull my teeth. Like, it feels boring.
So the answer is that the stuff that you get in Shalawani here,
Yeah.
the stuff that you're doing right now is usually the stuff that you're doing when you first meet a culture, which ostensibly this kind of is the first time that you're meeting a culture because you didn't really have a deep rapport with the Hetsaro during
Yeah.
the main story quests.
Yeah.
Because halfway through the Shalawani quest line, you get diverted towards the Alexandria quest line.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure like us learning about the culture would have been like if we didn't get diverted.
You're basically picking off right here from the point where Alexandria attacks Tulion. I will say, it also doesn't help that Shalawani is huge and not just in like a dimensions sort of sense. Shalawani has two or three very different cultures sitting within it. You have the cowboys down at the very bottom.
Mhm.
You have the Hetsaro up where you are right now.
And then the Alexandrians.
No, the Alexandrians are often heritage found. What I'm talking about is you have the people down in the Wetanin Yawasa, and you also have the train people, which I know that they're a subset of the cowboys, but remember that train people were an entire culture in Shadowbringers.
Yes. And as much as I love Shadowbringers and everything for it, they really made me dislike trains.
Excuse me, train people?
I know what I said.
The proper term is neurodivergence.
I was expecting that.
Okay. Well, I'm not touching that conversation with a 10-foot pole.
Sure. Autistic people were an entire culture in Shadowbringers. Is that what you wanted to hear?
No. No.
I mean, they like trains, don't they?
But the point that I'm trying to make is that because of the way that its story has to work, and because of the way that Final Fantasy is not set up to add new zones outside of the constraints of an entire expansion, and because of the fact that Dawntrail is effectively doing the work of 2 expansions here.
It is. Like, it very much is. And
Shalom is the zone that had to take the dive here, and so it's suffering for that right now because you're doing a lot of these quests where you're getting to know the cultures after technically you are expected to know the cultures.
Thing is, the Shaloni part of the Dawntrail in this queue, like main Dawntrail, was actually my favorite part.
really,
Shalom is great.
Because it's the part that felt the most like just going on an adventure for the sake of an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
is that like post Dawntrail or Dawntrail itself?
In Dawntrail.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It was, hey, you're hanging out with, what's his name?
Aaronville.
Aaronville.
Yeah, Aaron Vale. And it's like, hey, you just want to go to the western area and just hang out now that the whole trial is done? It's like, yeah, sure, dude, let's go.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
Just the beginning.
I like that. I like that because it was meant to be Aaronville, Carlisle, and yourself with maybe the twins on an adventure, just being an adventure. It's like you being the adventure.
Well, I mean, the main conceit of the expansion was, hey, would you like to go intervene in foreign politics? And you're like, I'm not sure. And then Grahatia is like, hey, I know you're not sure, but we need to make an expansion. And you're like, well, how can I argue with such
All I'm
logic?
hearing is that politics and clankers were an invitation.
Yeah. Dawntrail is unfortunately, like I said, doing the job of two expansions here. It's doing the job of a Realm Reborn, which served to introduce the very low stakes tour of the country side, and it's also doing the job of
Heavensward.
Shadowbringers in a sense.
Really?
Yeah, because you'd be tempted to think that it's doing the job of Heavensward, right?
Yeah.
But it's actually doing the job of Shadowbringers, where it's introducing the real big stakes threats that you've got. It's saying, hey, we've been muddling around with this shit for a little while. Here are the grander implications here. And this is what's getting the plane off the ground, so to speak. Heavensward to me is mostly, hey, we're cleaning up a bit of our shit that we messed up with.
No, not we, specifically Alpha.
No, we as in the storytellers.
Yeah, true. Let's be honest, it was Alphina's fault.
I mean, Alphino's
Specifically was Sam Regal Alphino's fault.
Alphino is definitely the mechanism by which Heavensward takes place, but he's not the like, in my view, in the context of a storyteller, Alphino is not really the reason why it's taking place. Heavensward is taking place because of two things in my mind. The first thing is that Post Realm Reborn had gotten very complicated very quickly.
Oh, it did.
Or should I delete something?
So it's taking the moment there to say, okay, well, I know that we have a lot of complicated shit, but I am going to take the axe to half of it because I can't deal with all these story threads. It is also taking place in a sense to sort of direct your focus.
I think that's the other way around.
A Realm Reborn, by nature of being a Realm Reborn, is very broad in scope, and you're encouraged to look at the grander developments of Eorzea as a whole. But during Heavensward, it is very much, hey, we're going to be taking a little bit of a secular look at things from right now. We only care about Kurthis and Dravania right now. I don't have a thought on what Stormblood is, by the way, because to me, Stormblood is literally a detour inside a detour inside a detour.
It's just like I just turn around and I see your PC off. I'm like,
It is.
And
Like,
then
it very much
detour
is.
inside it, and that is Magni forcing you to do his chores.
Somehow it connects to the
Stormblood
story.
did introduce us to Juicy Booty.
Oh yeah, Xenos.
Yeah. Granted, Xenos was a great boss.
Xenos is a...
I do love his pep talk.
I love Xenos as an antagonist because he's very much a he's a foil to not the player's character but the player themselves.
Mm.
A good antagonist
Xenos...
was where it was like, oh no, we need emotional backstory for why they're this way. They're not actually evil, they're misguided good guys. No, that's just a load of crap. Hermes was not misguided anyways.
What are you on, and can I have some?
Xenos is...
That's why I love...
Xenos is the player character that's like, alright, when is the next Savage coming out? When's the next Ultimate coming out? Xenos is the player character that logs in every week on Tuesday on the drop, and they're only there to do shit with their static and pink parse and
Basically, he's there to be the grind.
third-party tools to extend their view of the stage so that they can get an easy first world clear. That's who Xenos is, and he's very much a pointing at you, the player, and laughing.
And yet, a lot of people like that.
It's a very good joke, I have to say. I'm not saying that Xenos is a bad character by any means.
No, of course not.
I adore Xenos for what he is. Unfortunately, you run into the people who want Xenos to be a little bit deeper than that. You run into the people who don't enjoy that comparison, or don't fit that comparison at all, and so it falls a little bit flat. Like,
I want to say that it didn't fit. I didn't fit that comparison at all, so I didn't see myself. But I did admire Xenos for being just evil, the way for the sake of being evil. Like he wasn't being evil with a melodramatic backstory. He was just like, look, I like hunting down people. I like hunting prey. So if you're strong, I'm going to hunt you down and I'm going to kill you. That is it. And I like that.
I'm gonna say something very controversial here.
What?
Xenos is to Final Fantasy XIV what Lobo is to DC Comics.
I love Lobo.
The main man. Okay.
So what you're saying is we need to give Xenos a Green Lantern ring.
No.
Make a giant.
No. You're not finishing that sentence.
But he slapped Atrocitus with a...
I know he did.
And it was funny.
It was funny. But why? Okay, explain your thought. Why? Why is Xenos the main man?
So I'm going to first admit that I don't have a very in-depth I'm not extremely familiar with DC Comics as a whole, so what you're getting from me are the opinions of a layman who has seen some things.
Yeah.
And may not have seen the context for those things.
Okay.
My vision of Lobo is this sort of very dastardly bounty hunter who is looking for his next fix in the form of a fight, and is definitely the sort to go out of his way to find the biggest, baddest guy that he can, swirl his way into the metaphorical prison yard and kick that guy's teeth in. Right?
You're not wrong.
Nice orange amber colored eyes too.
Xenos is he's not the apex predator that he likes to think that he is. Xenos is the guy who in this metaphorical prison yard, he's the guy with a stick.
Xenos is the guy with the stick.
Well, listen to me, okay? Xenos is the guy with the stick, right? Sort of on the edge of what's about to be a prison riot, and he is systematically jabbing the people that are the most upset and most likely to cause the biggest fuss that they possibly can, for the sole purpose of getting everyone embroiled in this prison riot, so that he can then wade through the conflict and punch as many people as he possibly can. It's important to note that unlike Lobo, from what I've seen of him, Xenos isn't just walking into the prison yard, right? Xenos is making sure that when he gets to the prison yard is already in the middle of a fight. And in this sense, though their methods are different, they are the same person in that their motivation solely is to punch the biggest guy in the face as hard as they possibly fucking can, and to have the most fun as they can while they're doing it.
Yeah. No, if you if you stum Lobo down all the way down to that, yeah, I can see it. Obviously, there's more to Lobo than just that, but no, yeah, no, I can see it. I can see it. There's not a lot of more to Lobo, but yeah, no, I can see it.
In the same way, there's more to Xenos as well, but I'm not interested in making comparisons that take my metaphor and throw it on its head. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you want a villain who's just straight up asshole, Sorrow's a Warlight, Valen's. And he is my favorite villain in the game because he's just straight up an asshole.
From what?
I mean, if I wanted to, I could start pointing out his... Valen's doesn't have his tragic backstory, because his tragic backstory isn't, like, what makes him as a character.
Oh, Xenos's or Lobos?
Valen's Van Varo from Sorrow of Warlit. I don't believe you've done it, unless you did the side quest for Gaius.
FF14?
Yeah, back in Shadowbringers. When you get back from the first, and you meet Gaius, and Gaius is like, hey, I have this cool thing that I'd like you to do with me, please.
Yeah.
And then it turns into a side quest. Have you done that?
Is that the one where you fight the weapons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You know the guy with the red hair and the children.
Yeah.
That's Valens Vanvaro, and what is being said is that he's a very great asshole character, and what I'm pointing out is that Valens Vanvaro is he's an asshole character, but he doesn't have like the melodramatic backstory that we're sort of riffing on.
Mm.
But he does have his backstory and motivations.
The guy with the
he's
children.
He's not motivated so much by his his melodramatic backstory as a lot of Final Fantasy villains are recently. He's motivated by his greed and his desperation.
Mm.
Valens Vanvaro is a man whose fashion went out of style 20 years ago and is still trying to pretend that he's hip and with it. Valens Vanvaro is a man whose fashion went out with his dad, and he's trying to prove that his asshole way of life is still vile. That there's nothing wrong with being a Nepo baby.
Damn.
And unfortunately, he is extremely fucking wrong.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
His entire claim to fame is that he's running the 14th Legion, I think it was, which is entirely an achievement because Gaius made it an achievement.
What was the achievement? What was the achievement the Gaius made?
Valens Vanvaro ran the 14th Legion, which is the legion that Gaius used to run before the Praetorian.
Oh, okay.
Make haste! We must protect the Ronek!
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
His coup de grace that he's using to attempt to become the Emperor is the defunct Allegan Weapons project that Gaius revived into the ultimate weapon and left the rest to rot, and that Sid Garland surpassed within 20 minutes of having been given the schematics from the first weapon.
Oh yeah, Sid.
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
The point that I'm trying to make is that nothing that Valens Vanvaro owns or considers to be his pride and joy truly belongs to him. And he is desperate to tell you otherwise.
Should be all right. Let's look for
It
stragglers.
is 1:31 and I am in a pontificating mood.
Go to sleep.
Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind.
I should. You all have a wonderful evening, and thank you for listening to me monologue.
No, you're fine.
There must be something up ahead. Come.
Night, night.
Night, night.
These are no match for the likes of us.
seems that did the trick.
For the fodder at least. But where's...
I'm gonna disappear into the streaming so I can focus on this instance.
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
Yes, I did a pull, and that was me. I did myself is my pull.
And no mistake.
There! That one there! Not so fast!
Mm.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the head soul!
Kona! Are you alright?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety.
I love the sword.
You've nothing to fear.
Right! Let's finish the job!
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer! You'll find the vow of reason is not without result. I need some time to think, will you? Must have a weakness. I will find it. One well-placed piercing round to the chest, and you're done for. That stemmed the flow of protective ether.
Nothing's stopping us now. Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
What? Oh, stack with Lukemon. Okay.
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Rona Griever, and no mistake.
Okay, let's just finish this. I was like, what? Okay. Caught me off by surprise.
You'll find the vow of reason is not without resolve.
Damn it! Not even a scratch!
I need some time to think, will you? It must have a weakness. piercing round to the chest and... You're done for! That stemmed the flow of protective ether.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me. We must disperse that ether ere the Reaver recovers it! This is going to hurt.
We did it. The Etso, are they...
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetso.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work, if we struck the right balance,
we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeniheta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Lozeniheta. That's where the Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. "We're distracted," I heard one cry. "Save our son! Save the Hetzo!" After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Rodak thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself. All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am Dawn servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
Know that the Hetzo are safe is more than enough yet. Would it be wrong to hope in protecting them? We also avenge my parents. Yet at least I owed him after all this time. I thank you for standing with me as a dawn servant and as the often perfect man beneath the mantle. Now, let us return to our intentions to the matter we came here to address, shall we? The root cause of the next hearing forward grazing and obtained tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle as it were. This will capable of emitting pulse, a strong ether enough that shall shy away from the tracks for an instant, yet not as strong to drive them into panic. If we achieve this, it will be a far sight traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Let's return to Shallow Station and begin work on it. Malaki and his crew would doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. I heard that alarm clock and I was like, oh no. Before I know it.
We're ready to go.
Whoa! She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliolal. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through her paces.
test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like. Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Choctaral Railroad is back in service.
For a while there, we had a real worry that we weren't get the railroad running. And now we have a test drive success, we can breathe easy and start hauling people from the dome. First Rolling and then the continent. Watch out, Troll, here we come. Time to get back at it. Okay, thank you. As for our work, I trust you can handle matters in Alexandria, Limichi. Okay. So next, we'll read the crosswords. Valjean's mother. Peanuts and left unaware. There's no cause we look paid. Garcia we met may only have been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. I needn't scratch for what she left behind because she left it with me, and I will carry it always. Speaking of things you're carrying, is that a tiny Coliseum? Nope. It's really a token for Legendary. Our friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer, and I thought it was a good souvenir as any. Whatever you say, whatever it's worth, I think it's very nice to bring her with you on your travels. Yes, well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? I thought I might join you for a time, see if it's aught I can do for the people. Much change though it is, I still consider my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. Alright. After we're done with Crossroads, we'll be done with 7.1, and we'll call the stream there. A simple yet elegant solution, and thus the railroad is back in operation. Meanwhile, Shale has finished processing the data, and she'll be able to share her findings with us immediately. Oh no. I'm interrupting something, I gather. Why, Shale, what brings you here? I've seen enough of the gates in Sky Deep for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. Well, there, I thought I would do well to have company of an expert on electrope. I'll take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we've finished here. Lest you fear forgotten, once I've made the headway with living memory, the key in your keep shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. Great.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishulja herself.
Taishulja, okay.
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
My name is Taishulja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I was a Chirurgeon with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuiyolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran, and in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path, a path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No! No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniloka's shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well, but I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Good to know. A profound response for someone so young. Though I wish he didn't have to be Gulja is indeed wise beyond his years. Yet one never outgrows the need to depend companions. It's fortunate he has you. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I get to hear about this whole story. Here because you're brave not to listen, Glojal. If I remember one thing, remember that. Now, having shared what I can present, I'm ready to head to living memory when you are. Plan to be thorough, so we'll need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we'll have much and more to attend. For now, farewell. A word before you leave. Our network's ability spreading word of railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the reaction has been polar opposite. Scant few seems inclined to depart to Alexandria anytime soon. When we spoke before, you said many from Terrell were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they are concerned about getting through the Vanguard? If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In case we need to speak with people ourselves, let's start at 9. There's still people gathering in practice. Let's try it there first.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
Howlin' fucks.
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do.
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever. You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty? What a curious jest.
Oh no.
You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live, not for us, nor our children. I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless.
Oh no.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, I knew it. There's something wrong with her. Yeah, there was something very wrong with her. We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message from the Nero regulators was received with utmost clarity. It should have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Meso terminal shut down. Without a single Alexander to bear witness, presented with an identical figure claiming to be the rebellion queen, it's no surprise that they would choose to believe she's still alive. Ay, ay, ay. What is troubling, however, is the denial that the funeral was held in honor. It is as if their memories have been erased. Maybe someone was the own regulator? Given the member of Oblivion remained unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators, but by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being Queen of Reason in the guise, even if some suspect deception. Most of Alexandria will be on her side. We need to find out who she really is. While I agree with you wholeheartedly, we can avoid drawing attention when we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until the self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Right. Meanwhile, in living memory.
Where am I? My people. Are they safe? Why am I?
Yep. And that's where we'll leave for now. We've now completed all of 7.1 story-related content. Crossroads. The next time will be 7.2. And 7.2 is known as Seekers of Eternity. Anyway, with that being said, kind of glad to be back with FF14. It's been a while. And yeah. Anyway, for now, cheers.